image of what Africa would be like. Because, you know, they put this image in your head. And I was like, there's gonna be no buses. I'm not gonna know the bus driver. There's no Nando's, there's no McDonald's, there's nothing. What do you want me to do?
Something's happening in Nigeria. A wave of young, educated Nigerians from the diaspora are coming home. They call them the repats. They're seeking a new life in a country which they think is on the up.
I love Lagos!
The repats scene is based around the Nigerian port city of Lagos. Population 21 million. It's one of the fastest growing cities in Africa. Known for its insane traffic, constant power cuts, and sprawling slums where 2 out of 3 live on just over $1 a day. Nigeria has also been fighting a Boko Haram insurgency in the north. Not that you'd know it here in Lagos. Many Nigerians complain that these are the only kind of images people ever see of their country. This is another image of Lagos, an upwardly mobile generation who see massive opportunities here.
Yeah, I was born in the UK. I was living in the UK my whole life. Came back to Nigeria, and it's been crazy. It's been like a roller coaster. I'll tell you that for free, but it's been fun, and I have no regrets whatsoever. Lagos is home now. Africa is where it's at. So if you're not in Africa, come back.
Welcome back, Erika. Action.
I first bumped into Aisha Shaba when she was recording an episode of On the Couch.
Welcome back to the show. We're still on the couch and we are talking about career dilemmas. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
A popular show on the Spice TV fashion channel.
Yeah, a lot of people are coming back now, you know, and I think that's such an amazing thing because what we need to do is we need to build our own environment.
Aisha hit the big time in Nigeria after landing a part in the country's biggest soap opera, Tinsel.
See you tomorrow on set. Bye. It's bloody knob.
She spent most of her life in London, but 4 years ago, she decided to come back to Nigeria, and she has no regrets.
First of all, the salary is much more. We get better job opportunities, and lifestyle is much cheaper for me. This is actually quite cheap. Actually, this costs like less than $100, so that's less than like £40. Which is not too bad. Yeah.
What's that, power cut?
Yeah. Things like that happen. It's called magic. Crossing the road is really, really dangerous.
These are my friends and I, lifting the bride, of course.
Just over a mile away, in another part of Lagos, Baba and Helen Ipega are going through their wedding photos. The ceremony took place this summer in London, where the couple grew up. Despite both having successful careers, they decided to uproot and make a new life together in Lagos.
Also, our parents took us away at such an early age. I left when I was 6. I went to lovely schools in England and I learned very good things like rugby in England. But I think our parents always pushed us away from Nigeria, saying, don't go back there, it's corrupt, there's nothing for you there. And in that turn, that made us want it more.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Baba runs a communications company in Lagos with high-profile clients.
Yeah, we can talk about that after.
Helen is a composer and musician.
I would definitely encourage people to come back, especially people that are, you know, well trained and really educated and are forward thinking and progressive, because I think during the last 25 years a lot of people that could leave left and it was a brain drain, and now I'm seeing a bit more of a brain gain. So I think we need people to come back.
Baba wanted me to meet his mentor, who's a friend to many returnees. But first we had to negotiate the inevitable traffic hell. What's going on, Bub?
We just roadblock all the oil tankers. They're waiting to be filled. They're blocking the roads. No one gives a damn, so you've got to jump out.
After an hour, we were finally on our way.
In Lagos, wealthy people live everywhere. You have an oasis in the middle of something that you think is more like a ghetto, but it's not. Once you go into people's campuses or behind their walls, you'll see that it's actually beautiful. It's just like being in California.
This is the home of one of Nigeria's richest men, whose vast fortune is linked to fisheries, shipping, oil and gas. Oscar Ibru is the man in charge of Nigeria's vast Ibru organization, established by his father.
My wife, my eldest daughter, Makishi.
He's a billionaire and something akin to a Nigerian Aristotle Onassis in terms of wealth and charisma. He's a warm and open man, totally unself-conscious when talking about his wealth.
So how many cars have you got, do you think?
I have no idea. And this is not it, because I have cars in America, I have cars in England, I have cars in Germany, I have cars everywhere I have a home.
Oscar Ibru told me he feels optimistic after the recent election of President Buhari, who's vowed to stamp out corruption. He thinks this could be a game changer.
If I can foresee in the next 10 years, we are a bride to be sought after. And those who don't open their eyes now will regret it later.
You know, a lot of repatriate Nigerians coming back from abroad who want to invest in the country. Is that encouraging? Is that things starting to move?
They are smart. They can see what we that live here see already.
Oscar Ibru is actively involved in the movement to encourage Nigerian repats to return from the diaspora.
And if you don't come and take a look, you're never going to find out. You'll sit there, you'll miss the train. So people of the world, come and join us. Join the love train.
An unexpected reference to a 70s disco classic. But in Lagos, you've got to be prepared for anything. It was time to braid the traffic once more.
Oh, traffic! For no reason. No goddamn reason.
Stuck in a jam on the other side of town, street children cannot keep away, may be attracted by our camera, but Aisha doesn't want to play. Slipping into Nigerian pidgin, Aisha finally snaps.
Why are you begging? Why are you begging? Why your mama they tell you say me you come beg? She don't want me you go school. She don't want me you sell. Why you know if you sell voucher? You know you like begging. I know say you don't like begging. So why should they tell you say me you beg? I don't like as they use you now they beg. It's not good. I'll speak to you later. Please wind this window. They have no reason to beg. Nigeria is in a different, like I said, there's a different system now. Like people are able to create employment for themselves. You know, I just said it to him. He said he doesn't like begging. I said to him, so why are you begging? He said his mom sent him to beg. But yes, God help us all, really.
There isn't really a middle class as there used to be in our parents' time. So really, all you do is you see people that really have and people that don't have. And I think that's where the tension is, because we're not really seeing that middle group of people that kind of keep it going.
For the repatriates, people who want to come back in diaspora to Nigeria, they think this is the time to come back. The government has changed, Buhari's in power, there are opportunities not to give a backhand to someone, but a meritocracy now, where people who are good at what they do can make a living, can change their lives for the better.
If you want to avoid the hassle of the Lagos traffic, do as Oscar Ibru does. Take the speedboat.
Now, that land actually belongs to my family.
Living the dream, living the dream.
Things are changing in Nigeria, but as Oscar takes us on a tour of his business empire, his workers bow respectfully. Is this old school civility or an example of the entrenched notions around power and wealth in Nigeria?
Honorable, Caro, Melia, Ikebe, Ado Kalagu, Ado Vekia, Wosuto, Amo Bokoro, Wosuto, Oh Loro, You're welcome, sir. I know, sir. You're welcome.
My cousin and my head cashier.
How are you?
This man has seen more money than you can imagine. Hello? Hello? Guess what his name is?
What's your name?
Currency.
Currency.
Currency. Your name is Currency?
That's it.
Your real name?
Yeah. He was born, he was named.
That's a good name for a cashier.
Nigeria's new president, Buhari, has vowed to fight corruption and clean up Africa's biggest economy. For the repats hanging out at this rooftop bar, it's music to their ears.
He's a returnee with an attitude.
No, get it right. Don't say marketing.
Okay, PR, whatever.
No, don't say whatever.
Aisha introduced me to her new friend, Kemdi McErnest. He only arrived from London 7 months ago, but he's planning to stay.
But we're the blessed ones because we're gonna take all that knowledge that we've got, bring it down here, and help it grow.
Say amen.
Amen. Yeah.
Say amen.
Yeah, seriously.
These repats may only be a fraction of the vast Nigerian population, but they're an energized, ambitious group with big dreams to realize the potential of their mother country.